Have you ever encountered someone saying that you shouldn't impose your Christian beliefs on others? Perhaps you've even had this pointed out to you personally. But in this discussion, I want to uncover an interesting aspect of that statement that might not have crossed your mind or the mind of the person making the claim. I'll also share how you can respond if anyone brings this up to you. All right, let's go. So, what are your thoughts on the idea that you shouldn't push your Christian beliefs onto others? Do you agree with this sentiment? Personally, I find common ground here. I believe we shouldn't coerce our beliefs onto anyone. If someone isn't interested in what we have to say, it's best not to impose it upon them. However, I think the underlying message from the person making this statement is often more about discouraging any dialogue about our faith rather than just outright forcing beliefs on others. Essentially, they seem to mean that we should keep our beliefs to ourselves and allow others to hold their own views. Do I support that notion? Absolutely not. We engage in idea exchanges all the time, and that's one of the great privileges of living in a free society. Open conversations can be truly enriching. However, we must also be discerning. If someone isn't open to discussing our beliefs, we should respect that and refrain from pushing the topic. Many people, however, do enjoy these conversations, and there's no reason to shy away from them. It's fascinating because when a Christian expresses their beliefs, they're not coercing anyone. They are merely sharing their perspective. The listener is free to accept or reject it as they wish. The irony lies in the fact that the individual telling you should not share your Christian beliefs is, in fact, imposing their own beliefs on you, that you should remain silent about your faith. They may argue that your beliefs lead to negative outcomes, but you can respond by saying that you don't believe their views lead to positive outcomes either. This could lead to a circular debate. However, one effective response to someone who tells you not to impose your beliefs is to calmly ask, "Why are you doing that to me right now?" This question might cause them to pause and reflect, revealing the contradiction in their stance. Ultimately, when a worldview lacks a solid foundation, the logic and reasoning behind it can become contradictory and emotionally driven. People often find themselves doing the very thing they criticize. It's important to approach this topic with kindness, perhaps even humor, to highlight the double standard at play. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have people ever said this to you? Do you find this response useful? Share your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new content comes out. I pray that you have an amazingly blessed day.